God thought about us. He thought, He planned, and He brought you into the earth. Not just for, oh, here you go. Now you have landed. This is planet Earth. Figure it out. No, I am so excited. I don't know what it is. I feel like there is something like down in my belly that is telling me that this series is about to be a breakthrough. Well, how are you guys doing? I hope you're well and I hope you're good. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, we are starting a brand new series on this channel. This is the very first video. This is an introduction. This is to let you know what is to come. I am so excited. I don't know what it is. I feel like there is something like down in my belly that is telling me that this series is about to be a breakthrough. This series is about to be a breakthrough. I am so excited to go on this journey with you. If you're new to my channel, this is Faith Life with Amaka, and all I do here is to share things that God places in my heart that I believe will be of a blessing to you. My channel is all about introducing you to your real self, who God created you to be, and providing you tools to be exactly that. And I believe this is why, I don't know what it is, but I feel in my spirit that this particular series, because anxiety is such a big part of us being all that God has called us to be. Each and every one of us there is a mark for you. There is a path for you. There is a unique path for every single person that God created. If you are watching this video, if you are breathing, whoever you are across the world, catching this very video, my goodness, there is a huge part for you to play for the world to be what it needs to be. And can you imagine a world where we're all playing our part? And like I said, I think that what we're going to be dealing with in this series is exactly, it's one of the, if not the biggest thing that really hinders us from really being all that we're created to be, from being all that God has called us to be. When He formed us, when He created us, when He thought about us, God thought about us. He thought, He planned, and He brought you into the earth. Not just for, oh, here you go. Now you have landed. This is planet Earth. Figure it out. No, there is an actual plan. There is an actual plan for everybody. And my goal, my desire, the whole essence of my YouTube channel is to see people, to see my subscribers living the life that God has called them to be, and introducing them to purpose, because purpose is the essence of life. And I believe even this series is going to introduce somebody into their purpose, because once we've gotten the rubbish out of the way, which is dealing with anxiety, you're going to have clarity, right? You're going to have clarity, you're going to have focus, you're going to have vision. Start the work. If you don't know already, start the work of discovering what it is that is your purpose. I know it. There's going to be breakthrough from this series. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'm going to invite you to hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss any upload from this particular series. So hit the subscribe button. The more subscribers I get from this very introduction video, I'm going to know that you guys are really ready to go on this journey. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. That way, each time there is a new upload on my channel, you get notified that there is a new video for you to watch. But I promise you, you don't want to miss any of the episodes for this new series that we're about to go into, because dealing with anxiety is so necessary right now in the world that we live in. If you're breathing air right now, you need this series. Okay, if you're breathing air, right, if you're alive in the times that we're in, you need this series, right? In terms of why I'm starting the series right now. So usually I get my inspiration when I'm doing just the normal, basic, everyday chores. So I was, I believe I was brushing my teeth. I was definitely in the bathroom, right? I think I was brushing my teeth. I was brushing my teeth, and I usually play worship music when I am in the bathroom, because it's a time of, you just get a bit of an alone time, and it's a time to, get some inspiration, get inspired, and get new ideas. So I was in that space and I was playing worship. I was actually playing a song by Victoria Renzi. If you don't know her, my goodness, right? If you're trying to get inspired, play some of her worship. You will definitely get inspired. So I was playing some Victoria Renzi, and I was brushing my teeth, and I just started receiving this thing about how to deal with anxiety. And I began to make notes, and this is what I usually do. Like when I get, ideas, all my videos that I share on YouTube, basically that's similar background to this is, I'm doing the simple day-to-day tasks, and I just get the idea to record a video, and I make the notes, and I eventually shoot them. So this is how, sort of a bit of an introduction of how we are here today. In terms of how the format, right? I will just give as an introduction. So in the next episode on the series, I'm going to be dealing with the root cause of anxiety. And we're going to be dealing with, some examples of those causes. And some of them are going to resonate with you. Some of them are going to resonate with different people. So we're going to be dealing with a couple of those root causes, and we're going to dwell, in that, for just unpacking, some things that can lead us to be anxious. So we're going to break each cause, and we're going to go through the why. So I break down the why. So we've got WHY. So for the W, we're going to look at what. So we're going to be looking at one particular root cause in each episode. Then we're going to move to the H, and the H, I call it the how, right? And that's broken down into different steps as well. So how are we going to deal with the what? Okay. And then you've got the why, the letter Y, which is the yield. I call it the yield, essentially the result. What is the end goal? Where do we want to be, right? So we're going to use the acronym, and we're going to discover our why, and we're going to get to that end goal, hopefully by the grace of God. I just know that it's going to bring liberty. Like, some people are going to have liberty just from this series, because it's so pertinent, it's so needed, right? It's so important. And just for my people of faith, if you're a person of faith, you know that God and anxiety, Jesus, when he was here on earth, he taught us to be anxious for nothing. And I'm going to end with that Bible verse, right? I'm going to end us with that Bible verse. This is just an introduction video. This is not, we've not dived in, but I want to hear what sorts of things do you want us to discuss in this series? Do you have any particular topics or any ideas of somebody that that you want us to deal with? Because the truth of the matter is, you're not the only person dealing with whatever you're going to share. And that's going to be of a blessing and of a benefit to people, much more further than you can think of. And that's your contribution to the world. And that's you being a blessing to someone else that you might not know. And there is nothing that we give out that doesn't really come back to us multiplied. So please do leave your ideas, and we're going to deal with it. And we know that it's going to touch, not just you, it's going to touch so many others as we go in this series. I am excited. I am super excited, and come on this journey. Let's do this together. Let's bring freedom. Let's bring liberty to a lot out there. So I'm going to leave you out with this Bible verse, and it's from Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 to 7. Philippians 4 6 to 7, and it says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God which surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." Woo! Like, that verse is loaded. Can you see what anxiety steals from us? Can you see what anxiety steals? Anxiety steals your peace. It steals your clarity. There is no clarity in the midst of anxiety. There's only confusion. And there is nothing tangible. There's nothing of substance. There's nothing, that is worth creating that can come from a place of confusion. Okay? And we don't want confusion. We all want peace, right? If we want peace, this series is dealing with that, dealing with what is stopping us from having peace. And I'm just so excited. Let me know if you're excited in the comment section. But I can't wait to bring you the next episode on dealing with anxiety. But in the meantime, again, drop your comments, drop your ideas, and send them to me. I'm going to leave my details. I mean, you can message me, DM me. My Instagram handle is going to be down on the description box as well. Description box. Yeah, it's going to be down there. So you can DM me on my Instagram, and I'll be sure to read it. Just type, the first line, anxiety, dealing with anxiety, or the anxiety series, right? Or a Fate Life with Amaka, so that I know to really read that message and not leave that DM there. So yeah, I'm excited. It's been placed in my heart to do, and I'm just being obedient in doing what God has placed in my heart. But yeah, I hope that this introduction has blessed somebody. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share it to someone that it's going to bless. But in the meantime, I'm gonna see you guys on the next episode of Dealing with Anxiety. Take care, beautifuls.